and welcome from Shanghai in China, a city with a population of roughly 30 million people, of which about 25% of that population are over the age of 50. I'm going to be here in China for the next 4 weeks, and we're going to be looking at Shanghai and also heading out of the city to the more rural areas to get a feel of what men over 50 in China see in their future with the reinvention, with work, retirement, and all kinds of subjects basically that affect men over 50. So once again, welcome from Shanghai. Now, Shanghai isn't just about the numbers. It's about the energy you feel the moment you step onto the streets. Over the past few days, I've immersed myself in city life. From bustling street markets where vendors call out in Mandarin, to the unexpected elegance of an equestrian centre, where I watch what they call eloquently dress art, their term for dressage. Every corner tells a story of ambition, tradition, but also reinvention. Just looking at the Shanghai skyline alone, you can see the reinvention that has been taking place over the last 20 to 40 years. But here's what I discovered. Getting people to share their lives on camera was a lot more harder than I had expected. I approached a number of men, most of which simply weren't interested in being on camera. When I finally met someone to talk to, he was 47. Not quite 50, but close enough to feel like the conversation was going to be important. The interview, it is raw and it is real, and I'm not going to tell you what to think about it. So let's dive into our first interview. 你好，
你好，
你好，我是 Max. How old are you?
我今年47岁。
How do you feel about your life at this age?
生活还可以吧。
You're healthy?
健康。
How are you feeling now about these days in China and about life and its advancements?
未来大多数日子就是努力工作吧，小孩健康成长，学业有成，健康成长。
And what do you think about retirement opportunities in China?
没有，中国60岁以后才能退休了，60岁以后。
And what are your hopes for your retirement age? What do you hope to do? Do you hope to travel, spend time with family? What are your hopes?
计划就是退休了以后回老家钓鱼了，喂点鸡了什么的，享受田园生活。
谢谢你。
不客气。
I have created a free PDF. It's called Your Reinvention After 50 Guide. You can download it by clicking the link in the description below. Now, I did interview a second man, and unfortunately, due to technical issues, or human maybe, the file was lost. So unfortunately, I can't bring that to you. But what I am seeing in Shanghai isn't just about the city. It's about how rapid change reshapes what people believe is possible. 40 years ago, the skyline didn't exist. The Pudong district was fields, farmland. The city of Shenzhen, south of Shanghai, was a fishing village back in the 80s. Now it's a bustling metropolis with 12 million people. The transformation didn't just change the buildings, it changed how people think about their lives. Earlier, I was at an equestrian centre watching show jumping, what they call dress art. 30 years ago, this scene would have been unimaginable. Not because people couldn't appreciate horses, but because there wasn't a middle class that could access these experiences. The same economic shift that built those skyscrapers also gave this generation permission to ask, what do I want from my next chapter? Retirement here doesn't look like it used to. People are traveling, taking up new hobbies, exploring possibilities that didn't exist with their parents' generation. And that question, what comes next, is the same one men over 50 are asking everywhere. The cultural details differ, but the core challenge of reinvention is universal. China today isn't the China of 40 years ago. You today aren't the same person you were 40 years ago. Both have been shaped by choice, challenges, and the willingness to reinvent. If parts of a nation can transform in 4 decades, what's possible for you in the next 4 years? The principles are the same. Let go of old identities, embrace new possibilities, and take action when the outcome isn't guaranteed. Reinvention isn't about perfection. It's about believing in the progress. Cheers.
Empower over 50 now. Stand up tall and take your bow. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is your triumphant hour.